Hey guys, how's everybody doing tonight? I see I've got Malcolm. Hold on, I gotta switch this over to live chat. We got Mark A. We got Rithy, Coin Hunter, John. How are you guys doing? Good, I hope. Took my son, I had to schedule this a little bit later because my son has open house for his 9th grade year. That was pretty awesome. Hi Doug, how are you? Great to see you guys. So I might have some lag in my internet. I don't know what's been going on. My sheet even says work offline and don't miss a beat. So something is going on with my internet. So if there's lag, let me know, please. I'd appreciate it. But anyway, so we'll go ahead and just get started and get this show on the road. Hi, Dave. Awesome. Cool beans. Thank you very much, David. I appreciate you coming in. It's great to see you. And we will get this show on the road here, y'all. I don't know if anybody's coming in here tonight. Oh, yeah. Right underneath me, that's my daughter. Thanks, Chris. Yeah. See? It didn't kill my hair. I got yelled at by my daughter today for dyeing my hair with box dye. So... But anyway, let me pull this on up here. Get a few more things a little bit situated. There we go. Thanks, David. Yes. All right. So we're going to go ahead and get started. No thanks. That's not what I want to do. Hey, Rithy. All right. So... here's this. Let me move this around a little bit. Oh, yeah. All right, you guys. So you'll see my face later. All right. I got to move this up so I'm out of here. Let me see what I can do. There we go. All right, so we are currently on lot 1, and lot 1 is this beautiful. It is a 1945 filly. It is a toned Lincoln scent, and it has a very, very strong dye clash on the obverse, as you can see right there underneath of his chin. Now here's the cool thing. I'm going to go ahead and flip this and show you all the reverse as well. The reverse is my favorite because as you can see right here, not only does it have that strong clash on the obverse, it has this really nice clash right there on the reverse. So I'm going to go ahead and move this on over for you guys so you guys can see that as well. Check that out and look at those beautiful colors. It's got that really beautiful blue hue to it. I love it. So you're getting a double clash right there. Now that is so cool. I've got John coming in at 3. Thank you very much, John. I appreciate it. So my current bid right now for this 1945 filly toned Lincoln scent with a clashed obverse and reverse is John Argent at 3. Now I really just love the colors of this. If you look at it, there we go. I'm going to move it a little bit around my dyno so you guys can see just how beautiful the colors are on this. And that is an absolutely outstanding clash as well. Now here is your full obverse of this beautiful, beautiful coin here. And if I tip it like that, you guys can see the C from 1 cent coming off the back of his neck, or his head, I'm sorry. Kind of like the neck, but the back of his head. All right, so now my current high bid is, hi Kevin, how are you? Good to see ya. My current high bid right now is Mike at 4. Here's the full obverse of this coin. Now let me pull it back over so you guys can see this amazing reverse clash. Kevin, I'm going to go ahead and turn you blue. I know ya. There you go, Kevin. So here's the reverse clash and the color on it. It's very, very nice. Very, very nice coin here. All right, here's your reverse. This thing is beautiful. I love it. All right, current high bid is John at 5. 1945 Philly. Beautiful toned Lincoln scent here. Here's your full obverse again. Thank you, Malcolm. I think so too. It is absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to go ahead and, thank you, Malcolm, start counting this one down to John. So this is going to be going once now to John. Going twice. And I've got it sold to John. Congratulations, John. I appreciate it. All right, we're going to go ahead and move right along now. So I'm going to be crazy and start off this RPM at an extremely low price. Obviously, the reason why I'm starting it so low is because it is a select. As you can see there, it's still beautiful, beautiful luster. And I mean, without those spots, it would be extremely high grade. All right, so we are currently now on lot 2, and lot 2 is this beautiful. Hi, Andy. Good to see ya. Lot 2 is this beautiful. It is a 1944D. This is RPM 1, you guys. Here is your RPM. And the RPM, yes, it does have the spot on it, but as you can see there, I think that it did a really good job, that spot, at making it so this north RPM was a lot like easier to pick up on the dyno. That is the RPM. Here's your full obverse, and this is actually a really crazy start for a 44D. This is a very crazy start for an RPM 1 in general. I need a starting bid of $4. Oh my goodness, it's less. Hey, I have not seen you in ages. How are you doing? It's really good to see you. All right, now I've got Jay coming in at 4. Thank you very much, Jay. I appreciate that. So, and hey, Joe, great to see you too. So my current high bid right now on this beautiful North RPM is Jay at 4. I need 5 to keep this going. I'm really glad to hear that, Les. It's wonderful to see you. Awesome. All right, it looks like Jay, here's your full obverse and reverse of this coin. Looks like Jay is my only bidder on this one, so I'm going to go ahead and count this one down to Jay. So this is going to be going once now to Jay. Going twice. And I got this one sold to Jay. Congratulations, Jay. I appreciate it. Oh, yes, sir. We are going to have some Morgans up tonight. I can give you guys a little sneak preview of them if you want to see what the Morgans are that we'll have up tonight. These are really beautiful. So here we go. ANACS, and then PCGS. This is an MS64. That thing's crazy. It's a $150 coin right there. All right, and then I've got some other Morgans, but we're going to go back to the auction. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and move right along. Now this is one of my favorite RPMs. We have this absolutely beautiful. It is a 1960D. This is RPM 82. Here you guys go. So this is a tripled RPM, as you guys can see there. This thing has got splits upon splits upon splits. And one of my favorite things about this variety is that it is like, I don't know, just from a distance, you guys, you can see from my scope when you're looking at the mint mark. It just looks really fat. And then when you put it underneath of a scope, I mean, that thing is absolutely beautiful. It's definitely one of my favorite RPMs. I love this kind. All right, I do need a $4 start to get this one going. Looking for a $4 start. And I've got Mark A coming in at 4. Thank you very much, Mark. I appreciate that. So like I said, we're looking at a 1960D. This is 1mm82 Coppercoins list in there. There's your full obverse and reverse of this coin. Here's this absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous die variety here. If you look to the bottom of it, you can clearly see the separation on, like, there's 3 splits right there. It's gorgeous. All right, so I've got Mark A coming in at 5, and thank you very much, Jeff Dunn, for coming in. I appreciate that. All right, so Mark A is my current high bid at 5. I like the dip look that it has up there on the top as well. It's got a dip so you can see the rotation in the mint mark. All right, so I have Mark A at 5. Here's your full obverse of this coin again. A nice shiny one. Here's your reverse. Look at that die scratch right there. That's amazing. I love it. That's such a good marker. All right, and bidding is slowed down, so I'm going to go ahead and start counting this one down to Mark. So this is going to be going once now to Mark. Going twice. And I've got it sold to Mark A at 5. Congratulations, Mark. I appreciate it. Cool beans, guys. All right, the next one, we have this another, it is the exact same die variety. It's just a different coin, so I wanted to put it up separately. This thing here is another beauty. It is a 1960D. This is RPM 82. Or 1mm82. Here's your full obverse. Thank you very much, Coin Hunter. Y'all are so sweet. I love you guys. All right, and here's your full reverse. So this one is going to go ahead and start off at $4 as well. Here's your full obverse of this coin. Here's your reverse. And here's your RPM. There we go. So I need a $4 start to get this one going. $1960D 1mm82. Patrick, how are you doing? Everybody's just swinging in a little bit tonight. I appreciate everybody being here. You guys are awesome. All right, I need a $4 start to get this one going. Because I started a little bit late, I'm going to try to move through these a little bit fast, if possible. The high school here in town is so big, and Tyler's going to be running outside and then up and down 2 flights of stairs at least 3 times a day. So, all right. So we're going to go ahead and skip this lot. We might come back to it a little bit later. And up next, one of my all-time favorite RPMs for the 1961. It's not super uncommon. However, it's a beauty. I love it. It's so well defined, and the D literally has a spike. Okay, Jeff, thank you so much. The D literally has a spike coming out of it, you guys. That's like that's totally awesome. Anyway, so it's a 1961 D, 1mm47 Coppercoins listing. And there's your full obverse for you. So as you guys can see, it's got that really nice spike, and then it has this Really nice separation coming out of the middle part of the D. Here's your full obverse and your reverse. And Mark A comes in and gives me a 4. Thank you very much, Mark. I appreciate it. There's your reverse. Here's your obverse. All right. And it looks like I've only got one bidder on this, so I'm going to go ahead and count this one down to Mark. So this is going to be going once now to Mark. Going twice. And I've got this one sold to Mark at 4. Congratulations, Mark. I appreciate it. All right, we're going to go ahead and move right along. Very nice pickup there, Mark. You're going to love this. You can just look at it from a distance and see that the mint mark is unusual. I mean, it's one of those almost naked eye. Spike to me, yes. All right. Chuck is not here, and it's just me tonight. So we are currently looking at this beautiful 1960D. This is RPM 19 Majestic. Hey, you. It's wonderful to see you. Good to see you. I love the roses. That's sweet. So this thing is absolutely nuts, you guys. It's definitely a huge north RPM. Here's your full obverse and your full reverse of this coin right here. I'm going to go ahead and move it. I do need a $4 start to get this one going, you guys. This is one of those that is like, you know, if you were new to collecting, you might confuse this one with like the small over large state just because of how pronounced this north RPM is. I love it. It's great. It's such a good RPM. I love die varieties, as you guys know. So anyway, here you guys go. There's a full reverse. Malcolm comes in and gives me a 4. Thank you very much, Malcolm. I appreciate that. And it looks like Malcolm is my only bidder. Oh, I have Carl coming in at 425. Thank you very much, Carl. Thank you, Jeff. Here you guys go. So you guys can see that from a distance. You guys can even see this strong repunching of this huge north RPM. And Carl is saying hey there to you, Jeff, and me. It's good to see you, Carl. Now Malcolm's coming back at 5. Thank you very much, Malcolm. All right, we are currently looking at lot 6, and lot 6 is this beautiful 1960D RPM 19. 1mm 19. That's a Coppercoins listing. All right, current high bid now is Carl. There's your full obverse again. It's where you see this beautiful, beautiful die variety. Love it. There you guys go. All right, Malcolm's out, so I'm going to go ahead and count this one down to Carl. So this is going to be going once now to Carl. Going twice. And sold to Carl at $6.50. Thank you very much, Carl. I appreciate it. Wonderful, wonderful pickup there. Absolutely gorgeous die variety. I love that. This one's so awkward, you guys. I sent an email to Sent. Did you get it, Jess? I sent an email to Sent. I actually haven't been on my email all day. So I haven't, no, I did not. My apologies. I will check that out. All right, here you guys go. I've never had one of these up for sale before, and it is an outstanding heavy RPM here. So we are currently looking at this gorgeous. It is a 1960D. This is RPM 21, and it is an outstanding, super duper heavy northeast RPM. So as you guys can see there, I wish my mouse, when I hovered over it, like I was able to like show you guys, but I can't. That's not how this works. Anyway, so it is an absolutely gorgeous northeast dye variety. Now what I'll do is I'll just kind of move this a bit. All right, look at that. Check that out. Even from this distance with the scope, you guys can see just how beautiful this dye variety is. This is crazy. So strong. Super strong one. Here's your full reverse. Love it. So that is your dye variety there. Now we're going to go ahead. I'll show you the full obverse and reverse again. And even in my full coin photo, you guys can see just how strong this punching is. That's crazy. Look at that. Love it. All right, I'll go back over here and show you guys the variety. Hey, Joe. All right, Joe is coming in. Carl is currently the high bid at $6. I need $6.50 to keep this one going. Definitely a super strong RPM. 1960D, RPM 21. 1mm 21, Coppercoins listing. There you guys go. All right, looks like bidding is slowed down, and Carl is the current high bid at $6. So I'm going to go ahead and start counting this one down. Midnight. Hey, you. How are the kitties? Oh, Malcolm hit it back with a 625, and Carl hits it back with a 7. Midnight's cats think it's fun to climb up ladders. All right, Carl is my current high bid right now on this 1960D RPM 21. D over D Northeast is Joe at 8. And Carl hits it back with an 850. And Joe comes in at a 10 for this 1960D RPM 21. 1mm 21. Beautiful D over D Northeast RPM. Super, super strong RPM, guys. And one's climbing the ladder now. Oh, man. All right, Joe is now out. Thank you very much, Joe. I appreciate it. All right, I'm going to go ahead and start counting this one down to Carl. So this is going to be going once now to Carl. Going twice. And it is sold to Carl at 12. Thank you very much, Carl, and everyone else who bid. I appreciate it. It's a really, really great pickup there for a huge, huge RPM. Very. Let's name this coin the ladder. Man, you guys should see Midnight's cats. They're absolutely beautiful. I love them. All right, you guys, so who's up for some cracked skulls? Here we go. So we are currently now looking at a 1955 Philly. It has a massive cracked skull. I need a starting bid of $4 on this one here, you guys. Hey, you guys, my sister's in here. Hello, Sarah. Love you. Carl. All right, Carl, you have a wonderful night. Thank you so much for swinging in. And Joe says, ouch, $4. Yeah, if you had a cracked skull like that, I'm pretty sure that would be a really big ouch. Love you more, my weirdo sister. Aw. All right. So I've got Joe at 4. Here's your full reverse of this coin. Yes, taking wallpaper down is not fun at all. I totally agree with that. Here's your full reverse. And let me move the coin around a little bit on the obverse so you guys can see just how nice that crack is up there. All right, it looks like no one else is bidding, so I'm going to go ahead and count this one down to Joe. So this is going to be going once now to Joe. Going twice. And it is sold to Joe at 4. Congratulations, Joe. I appreciate it. Really nice pickup there. I love this thing. That was the last one of those that I had. So congratulations. Awesome sauce. All right, so here's one that's very hard to come across. If you guys don't have it, it's not an easy RPM to find for a set if you're building a 1960D set. We are currently looking at Lot 9, and Lot 9 is a 1960D. This is RPM 15. All right, so this is not an easy RPM to find here, you guys. And as you can see, it comes up a little bit like the other one did, northeast. There's your full obverse of this coin. And here is your reverse. And here is your RPM. So, like I said, this is not an easy one to come by. It's one of the more difficult ones. Obviously not as difficult as RPM 4 for the 1960D, but it is difficult. Nope, this is a D over D RPM. It's RPM 15, 1mm 15, Coppercoins listed. And Joe comes in and gives me a $5 bill. Thank you very much, Joe. I appreciate it. This is one of those absolutely outstanding, beautiful, beautiful RPMs. I love it. The separation on this thing is wild. What, Sarah, what does RPM mean? Repunchment mark. All right, now Joe comes in at 7. So my current high bid right now on this 1960D RPM 15 is Malcolm at $7.50. Sarah, do you not watch my TikTok videos? I made a whole video about how RPMs happen. I don't have time to explain it right now. Go watch my video. Oh, Joe, I think that was probably the best description ever. All right, so my current high bid right now was Kevin, and now it is Joe. Aw, you're so sweet. I'm glad that you like coins for me. All right, so my current high bid now is Kevin at 10. There's your full reverse of this coin. But no, if you actually want to learn how repunchment marks were created, I did a whole video on it, a whole segment on it on my TikTok. All right, and now Joe is out. Thank you very much, Joe. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and count this one down to Kevin. So this is going to be going once now to Kevin. Going twice. And it's sold to Kevin at $10. Thank you very much, Kevin. I appreciate it. All right, you guys, so I want to give a warm welcome to Kevin, and this is his first purchase off of this channel. So congratulations, Kevin. You just got yourself a very awesome RPM there. Really happy for you. Wonderful. This is a really wonderful purchase for it being your first. So congratulations. All right, you guys, we're going to go ahead and move right along now. All right, this one, here we go. This one is a beautiful, it's a beautiful BU coin. And anyway, this is RPM 2. Look at that huge separation of the D right there, all the way over that way. I had to move the camera a little bit just to show you guys. So, and I'm going to be crazy today. This is a D over D over D, north and northeast RPM. Here's your full obverse of this coin. I've never had this one up. Yes, Sarah, you're doing good. This is a wheat cent. Very, very good job, Sarah. And here's your full reverse. She says, I like wheat pennies. Yes. Here's your full RPM. And you guys can see there, right to the right of the curve of the D, there's a separate D. And I have never had this one up for grabs, and it is the only one that I have. So if you get it, I'm rooting for you, whoever ends up with it. So Malcolm comes in at 6. Thank you very much, Malcolm. Here's your full reverse. Awesome. Mark loves wheat cents too. Sarah. I'm glad that she knows what it is. I've done her well. All right, here you guys go. Here's your 1958D RPM 2. And I've got Malcolm is currently at 7, and now Joe is at 8. This is such a beautiful, beautiful repunchment mark here. So you've got your triple Ds and north and northeast. How cool is that? Oh, well, that's even more awesome then, Sarah. All right, and Mark is out. Thank you very much, Mark. Here you guys go. And Malcolm hits it back with a 1050. $19.58D, 1mm2, so RPM 2. And so my current high bid right now is Joe at 12. And now Malcolm is out. Thank you very much, Malcolm and Joe. I'm going to go ahead and start counting this one down to Malcolm. Or, I'm sorry, Joe. So this is going to be going once now to Joe. Going twice. And it is sold to Joe at 12. Congratulations, Joe. I appreciate it. Cool beans, Joe. That is a wonderful pickup. Man, you're going to love this thing. I will miss it. All right, now this next one I'm probably going to miss even more than that one. Here you guys go. Look at look at it. This has got some of the most wild colors on it I've seen in my life. And my dyno is not going to pick it up. Anyway, the dyno did a good job at picking it up with this photo. Maybe if here, let me try this. Okay, so anyway, we are currently looking at this absolutely, it is Joe, thank you. This absolutely gorgeous toned 1960D small date. This is RPM 109. This is the toning on the specific coin that you will be getting. Whoever, send her pictures. Yes, send me pictures. I'll miss it. Here's your full reverse, and it's got some magnificent toning on the reverse as well. Let me flip it. Let me see what I can do here as far as this lighting goes. Oh, that's too dark. All right. Anyway, So here we go. There was Malcolm and now Kevin. Here's this 1960D small date, RPM 109. Here is your RPM. It is a south RPM. As you guys can see there, it's got that beautiful, brilliant split right there at the bottom of the D. Here's your full obverse of this coin here. My dyno hates color. Isn't that wonderful, y'all? It is, isn't it, Sarah? And so I've got Kevin as the current high bid right now at 7. Well, it wasn't me, so it's got to be Chuck. He's the only one that gets onto the account besides me. So hello there, Chuck. All right. 1960D, RPM 109. Or 1mm 109. And it looks like my bidding has slowed down a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and start counting this one down to Kevin. So this is going to be going once now to Kevin. Going twice. And Kevin. And I have it sold to Kevin at 7. Hey, that rhymed. Awesome. Awesome. That's funny. All right, here we go. We're going to go ahead and move on to the next item here. It's another toner, you guys. It's another 60D small date toner. Yes. Okay, but this one here is RPM 113. I know, Coin Hunter. I made myself laugh. All right, here's your full obverse and reverse of this coin here. What's a toner mean? Sarah, you see how this coin is, like, it's got this beautiful, I mean, outstanding pink and purple and, like, almost a light greenish, like, color to it. That is toning. And, you know, it's, my dyno light is not picking it up. You just need to come over here and I can show you all the toned coins that I have, and then I can explain it to you. But anyway, so this thing is nuts. It is a 1960D small date, 1mm13 and 1DO5, so it is a doubled die as well. And I've always said that too. I believe that, you know, toners do look like, you know, gasoline rainbow sometimes. It's pretty. All right, I need a $5 start. The Obverse, I know. I've had people get on me about how I say it, so I try to say it better. All right, 1960D small day RPM or 1mm, 113 and 1DO5. So Coppercoins has this listed as a doubled die obverse as well. Malcolm, isn't it right? Yeah, like, I totally agree. Here you guys go. There's the reverse of this coin. Here's the variety. I do need a $5 start to get this one going. There's your split. Looking for a $5 start. And I've got Malcolm coming in at 5, followed by Mark at 5. Beautiful 1960D small day RPM here. And like I said, my favorite thing about this one is not just the variety, it's the color on it. This thing's nuts. All right, now I have Malcolm coming in out of 6. Thank you very much, Malcolm. This one also, as you guys can see right there under his chin, he's got a really neat little clash mark. Had to consult my list. You got it, Malcolm. All right, I'm going to go ahead and start counting this one down to Malcolm. So this is going once now to Malcolm. Going twice. And it is sold to Malcolm. Congratulations, Malcolm. I appreciate it. All right, we're going to go ahead and move right along now. So here we go, you guys. It is a beautiful large day RPM. This is a 1960D. This is a RPM 3. This is a Stage E Variety Vista. So 1960D RPM 3. Stage E on Variety Vista. Here's your full obverse and reverse. Here you guys go. I'll move this back over so you can see the full obverse of this coin again. And here is this beautiful, beautiful RPM. This thing is gorgeous. Here you guys go. So, if you collect by stages, here you guys go. 1960 large date, 1960D large date, RPM 3. Stage E, Variety Vista. It is so easy to see this variety. I mean, it's really nice. I like it a lot. Hi, Donna. How are you? Wonderful to see you. No problem, Donna. It's wonderful to see you, my honey lady. So, like, if you guys pay attention to, like, the scope, when I'm showing it under the scope, if I tilt it just like that, you guys can see the RPM from this distance. It's a really, really nice one. Thing's gorgeous. Look at that. How awesome is that? Alright, so like I said, it is a 1960D RPM 3 Stage E on Variety Vista. And Mark is my current high bid at 9. So now y'all see why my sister loves her pennies. Oh, man. I do love my pennies. And now Joe hits it back with a 10. There you guys go. 1960D RPM 3. And Mark A hits it back with an 11. Now Joe hits it back with a 12. So my current high bid right now on this 1960D RPM 3 is Joe at 12. Your full reverse again. Alright, looks like bidding has slowed down a bit. I'm going to go ahead and set this back down and adjust the scope. I'm going to go ahead and start counting this one down to Joe. So this is going to be going once now to Joe. Going twice. Congratulations, Joe. I appreciate it. All right, you guys. So it is the same variety that I had up for before, but it's a different toner. All right, so this one is actually really unique because it has like a metallic type of toning on it. And here's your full obverse. So it's got this beautiful metallic toning right there at the bottom of the D. And if you look at the over by the 0 in 1960, that toning on there is like a silverish toning. This thing is really, really cool. I love it. As you can see, it has one of them cracked skulls that we had discussed earlier on a different coin, but this is also a cracked skull with a variety. Here you guys go. Now, this is one of my favorite parts of this coin. Check out the reverse, okay? So that light blue up there on this coin is crazy. See, let me see if I can get my dyno to show up. There we go. Anyway, so all up here has got that gorgeous, gorgeous toning on it. I mean, you guys can see it better in the photo. But anyway, there's the $5 start. I got a $5 start from Kevin. This is such a nice variety here. Sarah. All right, here you guys go. Here's your full obverse of this coin again. And here is your huge South RPM. This thing is nuts. Like I've said this before, one of my favorite ways to determine this variety is the little spikes that come off of the ERT of Liberty. Like if I tilt it just right, you guys can see, there you go. See those little spikes? That's a really good indication that you've got an RPM 109 or 1mm 109 Coppercoins listing. All right, looks like Kevin is my only bidder on this one. And I'm going to go ahead and start counting this one down to Kevin at $5. This is going to be an absolutely crazy, wonderful pickup for you, Kevin. So this is going to be going once now to Kevin. Going twice. Congratulations, Kevin. Very nice pickup there. That is absolutely gorgeous. Well done. That's a beautiful, beautiful dye variety right there. And that toning on that, oh man. All right, I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next item here. Thank you, Jeff. Jeff, you're always so encouraging. All right. Hey, look at what I did with this one. This makes more sense. This is how I should be doing these slides. All right. So anyway, we are currently looking at this absolutely beautiful. It is a 1961D. This is RPM 61 or 1mm 61. Here you guys go. Here's your full obverse and reverse. Now, if you're trying to put together an RPM set here, you guys, for the 61s, this one is a beautiful, beautiful RPM to have. And let me put it back over to the RPM. I need a $6 start to get this one going. That's the designation. It's the variety listing number. All right, and I have Mark coming in at 6. Thank you very much, Mark. I appreciate it. So my current high bid right now is $6 from Mark. And it looks like Mark is my only bidder on this one. I'm going to go ahead and start counting this one down to Mark. So this is going to be going once now to Mark. Going twice. And I got this sold to Mark at $6. Congratulations, Mark. You just picked yourself up a $9 RPM for $6. Very well done. All right. I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next item here. Oh, look, I did it again. This slide is awesome. Okay, cool beans. So we are currently looking at a 1955S. This is such a gorgeous, strong RPM. This is RPM 2, 1mm2. And I need a $7 start to get this one going. So in these photos, as you guys can see, this has this awesome dye chip right there in the 5. This is RPM 2. And then it has a huge dye chip right there on the left, or the right wheat. My apologies, the right wheat. And here is the RPM there. This thing is nuts. This is such a great, great variety. There you guys go. It's got some clashing on it too, as you can see. Here's your full reverse of this coin. Cute little die chip right there. And a huge die chip in the 5. And Kevin is my current high bid at 7. Thank you very much, Kevin. So Malcolm comes in at a 750. And Jeff hits it with an 8, and followed by Carl at an 8. 1955S 1mm2. You guys give me just a second. My cat opened the door. All right. So, Chuck, keep this going for just a second. I got to find something to keep my door shut. Kitty cat, what are you doing? What are you doing? Now you're stuck. I don't know how happy she's going to be about that. I don't think... Oh, wait, there's the other one. Both of my cats are in here. Okay. Try the knob. Yeah. All right. Anyway, so like I said, we are looking at a 1955S RPM 2. And my current high bid is Carl at $9.50. And we would need a $10 bid to keep this one going. If not, I'm going to go ahead and count this one down to Carl. Callie and Sky Kitty Witties, yes. So this is going to be going once now to Carl. Going twice. And sold to Carl at $9.50. Congratulations, Carl. I appreciate it. Moving right along to another 1955S RPM, guys. Goodness gracious. And it's one of my favorites. All right, so here we go. We are looking at this absolutely beautiful. We're on lot 17, 1955S. This is RPM 7 or 1mm7. And it is absolutely gorgeous. Check this out. Here's your full obverse and your full reverse of this coin right here. Very, very nice. Lots of great luster. Here's your full reverse. And as you guys can see, it's got the Ghost Lincoln on the back. How cool is that? Nice reverse. All right, and I've got Carl coming in at a 7. Thank you very much, Carl. I appreciate it. Actually, Kevin, I have Carl first on my chat. You need to make sure you're on live chat and not top chat because you won't see everyone else's bids. So the way I see it is Carl came in at 950 and then you came in at 950 right after Carl. All right, so 1955S RPM 7. No problem, Kevin. I figured that was what was going on. All right, and so I have a $7 bid from Carl. Yep. And I'm going to go ahead and start counting this one down to Carl, 1955S, RPM 7. Oh, and Kevin hit it back with an 8. Thank you very much, Kevin. Here's your full reverse of this coin. And Carl came back in with an 850. Kevin is now at a 9, and Carl hits it with a 950. And Kevin is out. Yes, sir. I do have some more Morgans coming up. They're just a little bit later. Actually, we're getting pretty close. And I'm going to go ahead and start counting this one down to Carl. So this is going to be going once now to Carl. Going twice. And it's sold to Carl at $9.50. Congratulations, Carl. I appreciate it. I hope you loved that one. It's gorgeous. And I think some people have been waiting for this one. So, here we go, you guys. Goodness gracious, this dino light sometimes drives me nuts. It's not green. The colors of the coin are as shown in the photos. All right, so we are currently looking at a 1951D. This is RPM 4, you guys. And it is starting at $8. So here you guys go. Now check out, even with this AU coin, check out how strong the lines of the wheats are on the reverse. Now this is just a beautiful, beautiful coin. Now check out how strong that mint mark is. This thing's gorgeous. Oh my goodness. All right, and I've got a $10 start. My middle name is Morgan. And I have Jeff Dunn came in at a 10. Jeff is my current high bid. Now, Jeff Dunn is currently at a 12. Joe hits it back with a 15. There you guys go. Here's your full obverse of this coin. He just looks so fresh. It's a great way to describe a coin, isn't it? Fresh, right? Anyway, so here you guys go. There's your full reverse. And here's that beautiful RPM. This thing is beautiful. 1951D. Maybe if I do one of these, kind of move that. I don't know. Don't know why it's not showing up properly on the dyno. All right, so I have Kevin as the current high bid right now. And Joe hits it back with a 17. Yes, it's so fresh. Out back to the porch. All right. Gotcha, Mark. And so Joe is my current high bid right now. Here's your full reverse of this coin again. And it looks like bidding is slowed down a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and start counting this one down to Joe. Let me set the coin down a bit. So this is going to be going once now to Joe. Going twice. And it's sold to Joe. Congratulations, Joe. I appreciate it. I know it's going to a good home and you will love it. Congratulations. Awesome sauce. And thank you very much, John. I appreciate the super chat. Cool beans. All right. Here you guys go. We're going to move on to some double dies here, you guys. So this one here is a 1970S. This is a 1D06. So that is a Coppercoins listing. It is a WDDO7. That is a Dbld.com listing. And it is a DDO23. So that is a Variety Vista listing. So it is listed on all three of the main sites. As you guys can see right here, it has a really nice bar on top of the 7. And if we go over here to this photo, it shows just a really kind of cute little bar L underneath the L of Liberty. And so I need a $15 start to get this one going. And Jeff Dunn comes in at a 16. You know, to be honest with you, if you guys look at that, I'm not quite sure if that is a Larry fingerprint or not. I don't know. It could just be, I mean, it's a possibility. Or it could just be grime. I don't know. I don't touch the coins when I get them. I've said that multiple times. These coins will go to their homes with you, and if you want to try any types of techniques on them to get that off of there, that it would be completely up to you. They're not my coins to do that to. Okay, so here's the cool thing about this. Like, look at that, you guys. So if I tip this just right, you guys can see this huge bar L underneath the L of Liberty right there. How cool is that? Look at that. Now let me see if I can, oh, look at that. Now you can see the doubling on top of the 7. That's beautiful. And here's your full reverse of this coin. And Chuck says his dog licked it. Oh man. Oh man. All right. And so I'm going to go ahead and start counting this one down to Jeff. So this is going to be going once now to Jeff. Going twice. And I got it sold to Jeff. Congratulations, Jeff. I appreciate it. I promise this does not have any Sherman spit on it. I promise that. All right. Now, another one that I put up online that I've had many inquiries about is coming up right now, you guys. So I know a lot of people were showing interest in this variety. And I mean, obviously, when you guys see the doubling on it, you'll know why. So we are currently looking at this absolutely gorgeous. It is a 1970S. This is a large state. And it is a Coppercoins listing as a doubled die obverse. And it is a 1DO23. So here we go, you guys. Chuck has this listed as a class 1. And so here's the doubling on this coin. You can see separation on it. This thing is just crazy. I love it. Super duper. Hold on. Let me move this so that you guys can see the full obverse. I did not lick it off. And here you guys go. This is a low start on this coin. I'm only asking for a $25 start for this beautiful, strong, doubled die variety right here, you guys. This is a DDO. DDOs are absolutely beautiful. And they do sell for more than DDRs for the most part. Yes, it's not an easy one to find, to be completely honest with you. You don't come across them very often. And here's the reverse. And so I have a $25 start from John. Thank you very much, John. I appreciate it. David, you have a wonderful night, and thank you so much for swinging in. We are almost to the Morgan dollars after this OMM, but I really appreciate you being in here. It was really nice to have you. All right, and okay, so we have John at 25. Yep, take care, David. John at 25. And I'm going to go ahead and start counting it down to John. So this is going to be going once now to John. Going twice now to John. Oh, and Carl hit it with a 26 before I could get it sold to John. So this is, like I said, it is a very, very nice die variety here. It is a doubled die obverse, how I normally say it, until people say obverse all the time. Okay. Anyway, so here's your full obverse and reverse of this coin here. It's got a nice little purpley color to it, purpley pink color. My internet's been acting up all day, so I'm actually surprised that like I'm doing so well on here tonight. So that's good. All right, now Carl is my current high bid. I'm going to start counting this one down to Carl. So this is going once now to Carl. Going twice now to Carl. Oh, and John hit it back with a 28. Thank you very much, John. I appreciate it. So my current high bid right now on this absolutely beautiful 1970S 1DO 23. So Coppercoins listing is John at 28 and Carl is out. So I'm counting this one down to John. So this is going once now to Carl or John. Going twice now. Congratulations, John. Beautiful, beautiful pickup there. I'm super happy for you. This is a beautiful, beautiful dye variety. You're going to love it when you see it in person. All right, now we are moving on to an OMM here, you guys. This is a 1951D. All right, this is an FS listed, so cherry picker listed coin here. All right, so here is your full obverse of this coin right here. Still in really, really good condition. Now let's check out those wheat lines. They're not squished, so that is awesome. And this is an AU coin. And as you guys can see there, there's the dye variety. So we are looking at a 1951D. This is a 1OM001. It's a D over S West. It is FS 511. And I mean, it is, Chuck. It really is. And I mean, this thing is nuts. I absolutely love this coin. I love this variety. This is just, it's so hard to come across. This is really, really great variety. You do not find these often. 1951D. D over S West. FS 511. There you go. Here's your full reverse. And I do have a $30 start. I need 31 to keep this one going. And Joe says it does say 31 now. It's not easy to come across. It's definitely one of the harder OMMs to come across. And like I said, you know, this is a 1951D. This is a cherry picker listed as a FS 511. It is a D over S West RPM. And I have a $31 bill on it right now. Don't know why my colors are looking like that. That's going to be frustrating. It's not green. Here's the true color of the coin right here. And do I have any other interest in this before I start counting it down? Oh, and Malcolm does come back at 32. Actually, Coppercoins has FS listed coins on there. If you look on coppercoins.com, and he puts up all the cross references if he has them. If it's FS listed, he puts that they are FS listed on there. All right, so it looks like Joe is out. So I'm going to go ahead and count this one down to Malcolm. So this is going to be going once now to Malcolm. Going twice. And it sold to Malcolm at $32. Congratulations, Malcolm. That's a one heck of a freaking pickup there. Wow. Wow, beautiful. All right, I'm going to go ahead and it's time to go to check out some Morgan dollars, you guys. So here's some Morgans. And we are currently looking at a beautiful, let me move my scope up because it will be way too close. There we go. 1921S Morgan dollar right here, you guys. So here's the thing is that, you know, everybody knows that there is yeah, Dad hated his middle name. That's funny. So everybody knows that these Morgan dollars, there was a mint produced 2021. So the 1921s are like flying off the shelves everywhere. Not super, you know, they're kind of common, but I mean, with all the hype from the U.S. Mint, here we go. Why is everything green? Hold on just a second. I need a $35 start to get this one going, and it stayed green. Here's your full obverse and reverse of this coin here, where it's not green. All right, Jeff Dunn gives me a 35. Mark, maybe that's why it's doing it. I don't know. But that's a good one. All right, so Jeff is my only bidder on this one at 35. I'm going to go ahead and count this one down to Jeff. So this is going to be going once now to Jeff. And now Malcolm comes in at a 36. Thank you very much, Malcolm. And Jeff hit it back with a 37, and now Malcolm is currently at a 38. Here's your full reverse. Here. My skin will be green under the dyno. These are my tattoos. They're green. All right, Jeff Dunn currently is at a $40 bid for this 1921S Morgan dollar. $19.21. My goodness gracious. Yes, yes, Mark, she has, yes. All right, and I'm going to go ahead and start counting this one down to Jeff Dunn. So this is going to be, oh, and, nope. Hold on just a second. Maybe if I do this. Hello, peoples. Now I'm going to go back over here. That didn't work. All right. And now Jeff is out. So I'm going to go ahead and count this one down to Malcolm. So this is going once now to Malcolm. Going twice. And it's sold to Malcolm. Congratulations, Malcolm. I appreciate it. I know. I love the history of coins when you think about it like that, Sarah. That's awesome. All right, moving right along now. Sorry, Jeff. I sold that one out to Malcolm right before you were able to come back in with a 42. All right, so we are currently now at lot 23, and so lot 23 is this. Now, I left this out there for you guys to identify the variety on it because I know that I have a lot of people who like to attribute coins, and this one here would be so look at that. It's not super green anymore, but this one here is going to be so easy to attribute. As you guys can see, she has the most beautiful clash right there on her lips. This is an 1883O. Not only does she have that, the bottom picture that is showing is her ear. She also has a doubled ear. So if you look over here on the reverse, so it's got a spike coming out of the eagle's neck, and it does have clash marks coming out of the underneath in God. So, hi Mike, how are you doing? I haven't seen you in ages. It's good to see you in here. All right, so I need a $45 start to get this one going. Now, all you guys have to do, if you guys want to attribute this yourself, is you go onto VAMworld.com. Yeah, I know, Coin Hunter, isn't that awesome? This is so cool. All right, so here's your full obverse. And like I said, you've got the doubled ear. And there's the photos for you. If you guys would like my photo of this coin after you purchase it, I can definitely send that to you as well. This one is an 1883. Oh. There you guys go. And I do need a $45 start on this one to get it going. And you guys can use VAMworld.com to attribute this variety. And Midnight comes in at 45, and it looks like Midnight is my only bidder on here. So I'm going to go ahead and start counting this one down to Midnight. So this is going once now to Midnight. Going twice. And it's sold to Midnight. Congratulations, Midnight. You just got a heck of a steal on that. That's amazing. Well done. Very nice pickup. And I know that you'll have fun using VAMworld to attribute this variety. That's awesome sauce. All right. And we're going to go ahead and move on to the next item here. The next item is a 1904O Morgan dollar. So we are looking at a 1904O. This is a VAM-1A. It has polishing lines on the reverse and heavy polishing in the eagle's wing, the eagle's tail feathers and arrow feathers. So here you go. If I just do this, I can show you guys the variety. So like I said, this is a VAM-1A. I need a $45 start to get this one going. Look at the polishing lines in the wings. I just think that is absolutely outstanding. It's a really, really great variety. Really, really nice one. You can look this one up on VAMworld too. There you go. So here's your full obverse of this coin, and I do need a $45 start to get this one going. Here's your full reverse. Goodness gracious, Sarah. All right, I love you. If you want to ever come over and actually learn about pennies, you know where I live. Love you, Sarah. Bye. All right, I need a $45 start to get this one going, you guys. I do say this is probably an AU+. The breast feathers on the reverse aren't very prevalent. But you guys can see the beautiful, beautiful polishing lines right there. Here you guys go. Let's pull this all the way back over. If you look to the left wing there, and you look kind of down towards the center, you can see just how strong these are. Love it. All right, if we have no interest in this one, I'm going to go ahead and move on. Oh, and Mike comes in at 45. And it looks like I'm going to go ahead and count this one down to Mike because Mike's the only bidder on it. So this is going to be going once now to Mike. Going twice. And it's going to be sold to Michael at 45. Congratulations, Mike. I appreciate it. I hope you love her. Yes, you have a wonderful night, Sarah. I love you. and we're going to move on to some slabs. Now, you guys remember my dyno likes to put colors. See, those colors are not on there because when I move the scope, the colors obviously are not showing up. But, hi Jeremy, how are you doing? We have 3 items left. 2 of them are Morgan's, and one of them is a proof DDR. So here we go. And this one is pretty cool because it says the variety on the slab. So anyway, here we go. We are looking at an 1889 filly. This is an ANACS listed VAM-47, a doubled ear, but it also has doubling on the 1. There we go. Here we go. And here is your reverse. I don't want to mess with anything while I'm live. I'll work it out later, Chuck. So this is an MS62 ANACS listing, and I needed the $60 start. And I need a $60 start to get this one going, and Jeff Dunn comes in and gives me a 60. Thank you very much, Jeff. I appreciate it. There you go. Awesome. $18.89. VAM-46. Right there. And there's the certification number. I've left it up on this screen, you guys, where it's showing the slide in case anybody wanted to check out that cert number. Leave that up there for just a little bit more. And then I'll start calling it down to Jeff. So this is going to be going once now to Jeff. Going twice. You, goodness gracious, you just got a heck of a steal on that, Jeff. That's absolutely wonderful. Well done. Very, very nice. Awesome. Congratulations. Wow. All right, you guys. So moving right along here, we have this beautiful 1898. This is a PCGS MS64. And anyway, this is a beautiful variety as well. So the price on this coin is just for the coin. It's not for the time that I spent attributing this variety, because obviously it's not listed on the slab. Here you guys go. And I will make sure to send like a little note as to what variety it is with this, because like I said, obviously it's not on the slab. All right, so I've got Midnight coming in at 150. Yes, that was really nice. Here is your full reverse of this coin. And let me move it on over to show you guys this variety. Look at how awesome this doubling is on the bottom of the 8 there. That's just crazy. I love it. Yes, so it is, and I don't know if I left that side up for you long enough to see the cert. There you go. Now, Midnight is my current high bid. So I wanted to show you guys the doubling on the 8. There you go. And look, even from this distance and through a slab, you guys can see one of the die markers, which is the crack on her neck. How beautiful is she? Here you guys go, MS64. And bidding is slowed down, so I'm going to go ahead and start counting this one down to midnight. So that's going once now to midnight. Oh, and Jeremy hits it back with a 180. Thank you very much, Jeremy. I appreciate it. Here we go. And here's your full reverse of this coin. So when I put it this way, you guys can see this beautiful clash that it has right there off of the wreaths. That's cool. All right, Jeremy is out. So midnight is my only bidder right now. So I'm going to go ahead and count this one down to midnight. So this is going once now to midnight. Going twice. And it sold to midnight at 190. Thank you very much. Yep, books for 150. Thank you very much, midnight. I appreciate it. Books for 150 without the variety being attributed to it. So with the variety being attributed to it, it books for a little bit more. And I will make sure to include the variety that it is. I'll put a little sticky note on here for you, midnight. All right, last but not least, here you guys go. All right, so I need a $35 start on this proof coin here. Oh, goodness. Look at how tiny it looks because I had the Morgans up. No problem, Midnight. I got you. No worries. All right. Here we go. All right, so we are currently looking at this beautiful 1964. It is a proof coin here, and it is also a DDR. So this is a WDDR, and I've told you guys this before. I do not touch these coins. This would be up to you if you purchase it, if you want to try to do something to remove that black spot on the back, but I am starting it off a little bit lower than I've started off other varieties, proof varieties. It is a 1964. This is a proof. This is a WDDR 118. Here you guys go. I will move this on over so you guys can see the separation. Now, the cool thing about this is, okay, so if you look up here to the E and S of states, it's got some absolutely, and Chuck says, do not try to remove that spot. Yes, I mean, I wouldn't recommend it. Obviously, it is a proof coin and you do not want to ruin the finish. But anyway, so it has an absolutely gorgeous split from the S to states. It's got separation pretty much on almost all outer devices. It's a really, really nice one. No worries, Kevin. And as you guys can see, the FG is doubled. So if you look over there at the O of, I mean, it is a very, very scarce variety. I mean, all proof doubled dies are scarce varieties. So, I mean, to pick one up at the low starting price of $35, that's, I mean, that's a crazy good deal. So, here you guys go. And I'm going to move it on over to show you. You can, Mike. I don't have a problem with that. Here we go. I am gonna move it on over to show you guys more of the doubling on the reverse. And there you guys go. I was gonna let him do it, but okay. All right, so, yes. It is Hawkeye. I'm gonna let him say it if he wanted to. All right, and so Jeremy is my only bid on this one, and it looks like I'm gonna be counting this one down to Jeremy. Goodness gracious. All right. Going once now to Jeremy. Going twice. And I've got it sold to Jeremy. Congratulations. Wow. Yeah, it was. Man. That was a crazy good steal. That was amazing. Congratulations on your new beautiful proof DDR. This thing is gorgeous. So congratulations. Very well done. That was a war, wasn't it? I know, right? You did really good on this. This is a really beautiful pickup. I will love it and miss it. All right, well, I know it was a shorter auction tonight. I actually got on here kind of late because I took my son to open house for his 9th grade freshman year, you guys. Yeah, crazy, right? But anyway, I will get invoices shipped out or sent out here in just a little bit. And I hope you guys have a wonderful night. And I enjoyed my time with y'all tonight. And thank you, Kevin. And I will see everybody on next Thursday. So, anyway, I know, Mark, isn't that crazy? Yeah. But I will see everybody next Thursday. You guys have a wonderful night, and we'll see you later. Bye, Coin Hunter. Bye, Jeff. Bye, Kevin, Mark, Jeremy. And thank you for helping out tonight, Jeff. I really appreciate you. All right. Bye, guys.